I think one of the best uses of free will is going to like Walmart or Wendy's because I mean Wendy's because nothing ever good happens at a Wendy's. Uh, Walmart because there's a lot of produce there, and I feel like they wouldn't really stop you from coming back. So you go to like Walmart, right? And you buy like a watermelon, and then you go out to the front. Because if you buy the watermelon, it's not loitering because you bought something. You know, you're not just sitting there so you can like just sleep there. You know, like you're a customer. Anyway, so you do that, and then you go in front of the entrance and just start eating the green part of the watermelon while screaming at people about how like aliens are coming to steal everyone's pets because they need them for research purposes and whatnot, and then slowly get into like cortisol levels and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I think the weirdest thing that's probably happened to me. Oh shoot, we got guys. Did I get him? Did I get him? Okay, I got him. I got him. I think the weirdest thing that's happened to me at a Wendy's would probably be. So I was in line, and there's this dude in line behind me. I would assume Scottish. I'm not really sure. I'm not familiar with that region of the world. But anyway, he's behind me, and I just couldn't decide if I wanted like one baconator or two baconators. So I was like trying to figure that out because it's like, do I want to be responsible or do I want to be a big back and eat food that I enjoy eating? So I'm sitting there trying to decide this, and this dude just starts screaming at me. Um, and it's hard because I had no idea what he was saying. Um, I'm sitting there and he's all like, I just got shot. All right. Well, no, he's sitting there and he's all like, "Keep your clean the plate of keepers, no huh? You fucking twain apart." I'm very confused because I just want a baconator. And I don't know. He just kept screaming at me, and I didn't know what to do. Obviously, you know. Um, I don't know where I was going with this. Yeah, he ended up stabbing me, and I went to the hospital. And I got stitches. Because on both sides, because he stabbed me on the side, so it went straight through. And it was super painful. It was super painful. I don't recommend. This is why I don't go to Wendy's anymore. Terrible place. Nothing good ever happens at a Wendy's. Don't recommend. I do not recommend. Um, if you're thinking about going to a Wendy's, don't. If you like Wendy's, stop liking it. It's not good. So, the other day I was asked, oh my gosh, kicking this boat. No, if there was a button where you clicked it, you got $10 million, but it ruined someone's life, would you do it? Um, it's kind of a hard one to answer because there's so many like I don't know, like what does that mean? Like, what do you mean by ruin someone's life? Like, does someone die? Like, do they lose their job? Do they just become unemployed forever? I don't really know. I don't really know. Yeah, I would click it. That's I don't know. I mean, if it like ruined their life, I feel like I could slide them a couple bucks too. Be like, here's $20. Go buy half of a Chipotle burrito. Because it's like $1 billion for a Chipotle burrito now. Um, and I feel like it's the least I could do. You know. I don't know. I would click it. I would click it. You can always pay people back. I think. I don't know. I don't know. I've also been hearing about the possibility, not possibility. It actually has been happening. Everyone's like, "Oh, AI is gonna take our jobs and whatnot," but I would like to see AI try to or farm outside of a holiday gas station. You know, I don't think ChatGPT can make smoking a Marlboro look as cool as I can. You know, I just don't. I don't think they're capable of doing it. You know, um, yeah, that and like I don't know. I feel like they just don't have that creative edge. Because if I tell ChatGPT, I'm like, hey, why don't you design like something really cool? I'm not gonna say what, because
I think we all know what I'm talking about.
you know. Um, maybe you don't. If you don't, you're a loser probably. Let that sink in for a sec, buddy. This guy, he doesn't know what I'm talking about. But, you know, it'll be like, oh, I can't do that. That's against OSHA violations. And it's like, I don't know, dude. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm fine in terms of AI taking my job because my job is going outside of holiday gas stations and smoking Marlboro Reds and just kind of yelling at people, you know. I hate this. I think I'm gonna want the 240 for this. With irons as well. Yeah, people talk about, oh, like, you know, I feel like, you know, the government just watches everything we do. They do. They do. I'm in the CIA, so I would know this. We do. That's actually my job. I sit at a computer, and I just look at everything that you're Googling. You know? I get paid about $9 an hour. So, you know, pretty good pay, pretty good pay. I've been divorced twice. Approaching 47 years old now. Not doing too great. But, you know, holding in there. Speaking of which, another thing about that too, I think a lot of people don't realize, some of your, like, biggest decisions in life, people think, like, oh, it's some big, important decision. You know, in reality, it was probably just, like, a random thought at the whim, you know? That, like, you didn't even realize was that big of a deal. For example, like, when I got hired at the CIA, someone just asked me, they're like, hey, you want to be a Fed? And I was like, alright, cool. I guess I can do that, you know? And now I get $9 an hour to sit at a computer and just see what people are Googling. Everyone, by the way. I look at everyone. Like, the whole internet. I watch the whole internet. But yeah, so yeah, I sit there hours on end just watching the whole internet. That's kind of just what I do, you know? So, it's pretty chill, you know? Not super eventful, but, you know.
I think I got him. I don't know.
So, I got 8 ounces of beef, 2 eggs, and, you know what else I got.